Welcome to ADHD or Life, a couple's perspective. Join us, Adam and Donna, as we navigate the ups and downs of living with ADHD in a relationship. With no holds barred discussions and real life stories, we explore the journey of questioning ADHD and ask, is it ADHD or just life?
Hi, welcome to a bonus episode of Is It ADHD or Life? And this is called, Donna's told me it's got to be called ADHD Hacks and Helps. Sounds like that need work. This is basically going to be a 10-minute bonus episode of things that we can try, both my side and your side, of how to deal with what, let's face it, is ADHD.
Yeah.
And how it's worked, what's happened, and also a bit of accountability. I think it'll be good to say,
Absolutely,
to check in 2 weeks
and
later.
you're also going to talk about your journey of diagnosis.
Diagnosis, yeah. I feel we touched on it in the beginning, but I would like to, not this week, but starting next week, I would like to go into more detail about the journey and what we can do. Yeah.
Fab. Okay, so what have you been trying for the past, since you decided to come up with this idea, what have you been trying?
I'm not one to come up with ideas. So since the ADHD thing came about, I've heard about Lions Mane.
Okay.
And you know that I've been quite obsessed about Lions Mane.
Oh, we've been into every Holland and Barrett in the vicinity looking for this Lions Mane.
But I've never took the leap and bought it because I think I was a bit scared. I was also sceptical, and I don't.
I think I'd heard something like that it took over a month to kick in.
Yeah, and that means if that's the case, I'm not doing it. It's not
because you want a quick fix.
There
and now.
However, we were first of all seen a really good looking one on Facebook, and it's the one I want, and it's the one I will get. The coffee one. It's made coffee. You have the coffee in the morning, but I was too scared and a bit tight to take the risk because
it's not cheap, is it, for something that might not work?
Yeah. Then we were in Home Bargains a couple of weeks ago, and you found Lions Mane. Yeah. £2.50 Lions Mane.
Yeah.
I think I've got more than £2.50 ADHD, but
I'm not cheap, by the way. I knew that you were going to take forever to spend say £40 on a bottle. So when we found this, it was brilliant.
And also next to it, I found ashwagandha,
right?
Which again I've heard a lot about. I hear a lot of people talking about, and it's relaxing qualities.
Yeah.
So we picked up the two of them, and now I'm a new man. I'm changed. I'm focused.
Genuinely though, have you? So my thought was, you get paracetamol that's 49p, or you get paracetamol that's £6, but they're the same ingredients. So why isn't it that this £2.50 Lions Mane couldn't be the same ingredients as the £40 Lions Mane?
So do you remember I was proper into a guy called Rory Sutherland?
No.
Oh, you do. You used to listen to him at night. And he used to say that the more expensive tablets are better because it's in your mind. You think you're paying more, therefore it'll be more expensive.
Okay.
Which I kind of believe.
Yeah.
And I've kind of went into it like that, where basically I've been taking it for about a week and a half.
Week? It was last Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the first few days I felt focused. Obviously I'd done a lot more planning and stuff.
Yeah.
But the scepticalness inside me is thinking, I'm making that up. That's placebo effect. It's because I've just started this and now I'm... and also the fact I'm thinking, £2.50, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Where now in my head I'm thinking, because the £2.50 one was all right, then I'm going to get the £40 one. That'll really work. That'll change my life. So I don't know how it's worked yet. I think last week was different. Do
you think you tried more because you were taking them?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I've fitted that into taking them. I don't know if they've helped. I imagine that they can't have done any harm.
No.
But what I have noticed and what my accountability is for this week is that I can take loads of supplements, I can take all this stuff, but if I don't change the basics like eating and sleeping,
yeah,
then I don't think it's going to make a difference. So my challenge for the next 2 weeks is to eat better, and which in turn I'm hoping will help me sleep better.
Yeah.
And then see how it works. Keep going with the supplements, the Lions Mane and Ashwagandha.
Okay.
And that's my challenge for 2 weeks, to do that and to try and eat better and see how that then affects it.
So can I ask you a question?
Of course.
So you say this guy says the more expensive a supplement is, the more you think it's working because you've paid a lot more for it. But why does price have to come into it? Why can't you just say, do you know what, I'm taking Lions Mane, like, oh, this is going to work, and be positive on that sense, rather than thinking about how much you've paid for it?
So
does that make sense? Like,
I don't think it could be partly to do with the obsession, and partly I think it's just human nature. So if you get like you say, £29 paracetamol from like Home Bargains or whatever, or you get what's the
Anodine.
Yeah, like the targeted for your migraine when you pay £5 for it.
Fluorine, or it's called.
That different story. That's for a full episode, but you found them and it worked. But surely you're going to think that's better. That's more of a marketing thing and a brain thing than an ADHD thing. I would say.
But you could still have that same mindset. You could try.
Yep.
You could try and have that mindset with the cheaper ones.
So because this is new, could we then look at 2 labels?
Yeah.
Let's look at a label. Let's do it today.
Okay.
Let's find a label for one of the more expensive ones. Find that one. If they're the same, it'll change my life.
Yeah, have a look at the ingredients that's in them, and just maybe we need to go and buy another bottle. Yeah. Because we've not found the cheap ones elsewhere, have we?
No.
Okay, brilliant.
So from your side, what have you got?
For me, I think that sticking on the Lions Mane stuff, I would never ever stop you from, like, I know how excited you were when you, well, let's take it right back actually, sorry. I know how much you obsess over like finding stuff, and you have been researching this Lions Mane stuff, and then the coffee brand got brought up, and I was like, brilliant. And I encourage you, I do say, like, just get it. Yeah. Just get it, because I know that how much you want to try things to try and help you, because I know how much it gets you down sometimes, the brain fog and the rushing about in the brain and stuff. So I would never ever say to you, like, oh, that's too expensive, we don't get that. However, I'm kind of glad that we got the cheap one, so you can see if it works or if it does make a difference. And then if it does, then brilliant, let's hype it up a little bit, or ramp it up a little bit. And if it doesn't, then right, okay, which avenue do we go down? But I'm there to fully obviously support that.
Yeah, which makes your life easier.
Oh, of course it does. Yeah. And that's why I do say to you, like, just get it. Because it does make it life easier. Yeah. Absolutely. Because I think if there was a barrier there, I think, not that you would hate me, but I think you would. No, but do you know what I mean? If I was a barrier to that, I think you'd be a bit like, oh, I think you'd take the hump with me.
Oh, probably. Yeah, but I like that you support me, and obviously it makes it easier for you.
Of course it does. Yeah, and all I want is an easy life.
Is that your tip for this week? Just go along with it.
Just agree.
An easy life.
Just say yeah.
This is a bit that I would love people that are watching or listening to get involved with.
Absolutely, yeah.
I want to know what people have tried. I want to know if people want me to try something. I'm up for trying new stuff.
Definitely. So if people want to like write in and say, "What have you tried this?" Yeah. And then you try it for the next 2 weeks, and we go back and see if it's worked for you. And there might be stuff out there that you've never tried before, or you've never even thought of or considered or seen that people could get in touch about. But that
excites me.
Yeah,
that
it
makes
does.
me very happy.
And they can send that to the same email address, ADHDyourlife@gmail.com.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to it. It should be exciting.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And see you next week.
Yep. See you next week.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and send any ADHD good, bad and ugly stories to ADHDyourlife@gmail.com.